to want to be able to be a part of something. And I hear you talk a lot of times in the Course of Miracles about fear. And I think that if we was able to address the fear in the individual, we might can get to the core of the problem. I think it's a love issue. I think these kids need to know that they don't have to turn to gang bangers in order to receive that which is absent in their life. That's why I believe we need to have more forums like this. We need to have more positive people talking about positive things and getting the gang members to come around, because I know from personal experience there are a lot of them who do not want to be a part of what they're part of, but they're afraid to say no because they think that they're saying no by themselves. But if they knew that there was someone else who felt like they felt, I believe a lot of them would come back to reality.
Mm-hmm. You've told me often that a lot of the rank and file in the gangs are afraid to leave the gangs.
Yeah.
And that your intention was perhaps because of your position and the fact that you are, even though you are not a member of any of the street gangs that are in effect now, or were a member, that they still have a certain respect for former chiefs. You've told me from time to time that you have to reach the chiefs in order to get anything done.
Yeah.
Now, aren't some of their families getting shot?
Exactly, Corinne. And I think that those are some issues that are making them kind of come around and be more aware of the situation that's going on. If you can talk to the chiefs and reach them, see, what needs to be done is that they have to send a decree out to stop it. A lot of the drive-bys that's going on are going on because no one is saying anything about it. You have chiefs who are on the top who are receiving thousands of dollars a day in drug money, and they don't want to lose that position or lose that spot by telling the underlings to do something that they may rebel against and thus dethrone the chief. There are chiefs who will be dethroned and killed if the people up under them don't feel as though they're ruling right. So it's a real touchy situation, but there are those who are ready to make a difference. There are those who are ready to have a timeout and wave the white flag. And I think, like you said, if we was to reach them, something could be done.
Mm-hmm. How do we reach them?
Simply by getting in touch with them, Corinne. There's no way that I can get in touch with a lot of them right now. Most of them are still going through trials. Some of the ones we would like to contact, a lot of them have just received real stiff sentences in the federal institutions.
But they still have power.
Yeah.
Even though they're going to be in a maximum security penitentiary, they still have some power in the street.
Some of them. And then there are those who have been locked up for 20 years already. Mm-hmm. And they're ready to talk. It's just a matter of somebody getting to them. They don't know that forums like this exist. They don't probably know about the Course of Miracles. They don't know about a lot of things. They don't know about the new thing that you guys are trying to do with the gang-free You and Me meetings.
Yeah, Judge Kowalski's organization, Gang-Free You and Me, trying to help kids.
And I believe if they did, that they would want to be a part of that.
Mm-hmm. You do.
Yeah.
So if you were to talk to some of the chiefs out there, what would you tell them? If they happen to be looking at this show?
I would let them know, Corinne, that it's time out for all the shootings, it's time out for all the drive-bys, that this should be a time of healing, that this should be a time of coming together. There was once a coalition a few years back, Corinne, where all the gang members got together and had a ceasefire. You know, sometimes when you talk about gang activity in Chicago, it almost sounds as if we're talking about Afghanistan or Bosnia.
Well, it is kind of like that, isn't it?
But that's exactly what it is. We almost need a UN resolution to stop some of this stuff. Mm-hmm. But I think that, you know, we should address them just like that, Corinne. Let them know that it's time to come together. There's been too much killing already. 4-year-olds, 7-year-olds. I mean, in a minute it's going to be like what's going on in California. You know, this used to be the role model city for terrorism. Then now it's California, but it's coming back to Chicago now. So, you know, the gang leaders as a whole have to band together and want to stop this here. Because
the rank and file can't do it alone, can they?
No, because if they're allowed to make their own decisions, then they will make the decisions that will benefit them. You know, there's always cheating, even in rank and file. You know, a general might have certain authorities, and then you have officers, then you have members, but everybody who has a certain amount of people that they're concerned about, they do what, you know, kind of like their own thing in order to make sure that they provide for those who are under them. And so it's kind of chaotic, you know. It's not no smooth transition like the mafia or nothing like that. It's a lot of chaos, and that's why stuff is going on like it is, you know.
So you've painted kind of an interesting picture here. You've said that home is very important, but the peer group is very, very important.